The St. Paul Saints have started out 2-0 this year. They got things off on the right foot thanks to a leadoff home run from Jose Miranda. We're going to be seeing this guy plenty on the Minnesota Twins. I'm sure he's a bit disappointed to start the year back in the minors, but could potentially not be there down there much longer. And as you can see here, him and Royce got the handshake game down. Nice. Royce followed that up actually with a double himself. Looking really good. You know, he had a great first game. We showed some highlights yesterday, some highlights of him again today, showing off. There's nothing wrong with that knee. That surgically repaired ACL is just fine. Here he is swiping third base, his second steal in as many games. And then later on in this game, he got an infield single here on a little bouncer to third base. So he's looking comfortable. He's looking healthy. He's playing really well. So great to see. There was some great defense in this game, including 2 outfield assists. Here, Gilberto Celestino with a great on-target throw from center field. And then later in the game, Mark Contreras in right field makes a nice throw to nail a runner trying to advance from first to third. Nice, again, on-target throw. So the Saints playing well in the field as well. The pitching standout to me was Juan Minaya, a guy who was very nice for the Twins last year, 2.48 ERA in 40 innings pitched. I like their depth in the bullpen. He's the reason why down in AAA. In the 8th inning, he threw one ball and then retired the side in order on strikeouts on 9 pitches, 1 pitch away from an immaculate inning. Very impressive. He faced 7 men in this game and retired all of them. A save throwing 2 1/3 innings pitch. So I think 21 of his 28 pitches were strikes. So Juan Minaya doing work. And with the schedule a little light, the Saints the only team in action. I figured as a little bonus, we'd take a look at a couple of the rosters. St. Paul and Wichita tonight, and then a couple of the other teams tomorrow night. Starting with the Saints, and the most notable thing to me is who is not active on this roster. Actually, Jordan Balazovic is on the 7-day IL with a knee injury. Ronnie Henriquez, who they acquired in a trade with Texas, with that Mitch Garver trade, he's on the development list, which means he is not on the injured list, but he is down in Fort Myers working out. To be honest with you, not completely sure what that list is for, but he's not injured, so that's a good sign. And that is also the case with Jake Petrichka, who the Twins signed to a minor league deal, and Lewis Thorpe, also on that development list. So they have some guys that are going to be contributors who are not active at the moment on the pitching staff. Those were the really big takeaways for me. You know, most of the position players you've probably seen in the highlights or in the box scores the last couple of days. Tim Beckham is also on the 7-day injured list as well. So he's definitely a guy we'll see a ton on the Saints once he gets back healthy. But there is that roster. And shifting gears to Wichita, the AA affiliate, Matt Cantorino, you know, a big prospect, but also maybe the most fun guy to watch in this entire organization play. He's a very quirky guy. He plays with a lot of character, I would say. He's going to be their opening day starter on Friday, and man, I'm super looking forward to that. It's been a while since I've seen him on a mound. He was hurt most of last year. Another guy I want to call out here, Steven Cruz, who did not spend a whole lot of time in Cedar Rapids, is up in AA, 6'7", throws 100, doesn't always know where it's going, but this guy could be a very interesting bullpen piece down the road. Keep an eye out for him. Just kind of scrolling through the rest of this roster. Louis Varland, the Twins' defending minor league pitcher of the year on this roster, as well as Simeon Woods Richardson. So some very nice prospects on this team. Interesting to note that Andrew Bechtold's going to try out some catching again this year. He's mostly a first baseman, third baseman. Very interested to see how that goes. In the infield, I think the biggest thing to take away here is that Austin Martin has a very clear path to play shortstop every day if that's what they want. You know, last year he split between shortstop and center field. If they really want him to be a shortstop, I think they got to play him in there every day. So we'll see how that goes. Spencer Steer can play short, but he's more of a second baseman, third baseman. In my eyes, looks a little bit more comfortable there. So let's see if Austin plays shortstop every day. I'd like that. If they want him to play shortstop, put him there every day. In the outfield, Matt Wallner moving up from Cedar Rapids with his prodigious power. That'll be fun to watch, see how he gets himself acclimated there. And Leobaldo Cabrera was a guy that they picked up as a minor league free agent last year and really played well in Wichita. I'm interested to see how he does. As you can see, he's still pretty young, born in 98. So guy, you know, most minor league signings are guys that are getting a little up there, a little older, but he's really young still. Could be interesting to follow.